is great defending, so alert. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Messi. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pass somewhat off target. Montiel. He's got away. And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Off the post!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Montiel finding himself in space. Skims one. Can he finish? Yes! It's all becoming so easy. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
A case now of complete control. That's the throw. Looking to play him in. Fernandez in acres of space out wide. Chance! Deftly away. It's out for a goal kick. Egypt are 3 down and sinking. Gets a good foot in there. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's... And Messi! No, he's missed it.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Messi! That's going wide left. That has been cut short. Almada. Half an hour played now. Driving on and making good progress. Almada, and it's Fernandez, and Fernandez, Martinez, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And here's Marmouche. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fernandez, Martinez, stood up well to him there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Driving forward. Now it's Messi. That's destined for the flank. He is through here. It's a goal kick. And he's gone looking for safety. De Paul. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's the pull. And he was quick to react. Mohamed Salah just eases him off the ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Almada, he's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
No, again there's no way through. And it's half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Just a quick announcement.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Operation for your safety. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So off we go again.
Egypt really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Flings in across. Marmouche. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely spread. Just about within shooting range. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Egypt certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Marmouche. He's having a shot! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Succumbs to the pressure. Fernandez powering forward here. He's dribbled past his man here.
The attendance for this match
not an especially good pass, that. And that's another good win of the ball. McAllister. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Mohamed Salah. There's the shot! And a neat finish! Within touch. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Now it's Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good running, strong and purposeful. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, such a clever touch. He's on chance for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Chance to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
McAllister. And here's Marmouche. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. De Paul. Alvarez. Montiel. Marmouche. Alvarez. Salah. And here's Marmouche. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Played towards the other side.
Egypt can certainly take credit for the way they've gone about their business here. This scoreline is inaccurately reflective.
And this is on the finish! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Egypt really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substitution.
Egypt have their third corner. Mohamed Salah plays it. Marmouche! Oh, that is rather wayward. Argentina clearly now in lead preservation mode. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Martinez. He's had it taken off him. And here's Marmouche.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fernandez. Now Romero. Montiel has created one goal already. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born...
Shot a goal! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 22.
Egypt gain their reward with an early goal. Almada. Medina. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had it taken off him. And he's managed to get free. And claimed it back. Martinez! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Martinez. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And they can counter here. Marmoush. Egypt leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Spread it left. Almada. He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? And how good was that? A finish of true class. Argentina are level. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post. McAllister, just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Marmoush. Quality ball. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. He's looking unstoppable. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. He's free. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Almada. Now Martinez. Aimed beyond the defence. Marmoush has found the net here, of course.
Number 10.
He's found some space. McAllister. Martinez. And Almada. And it's McAllister. Montiel. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And here's Marmoush. Marmoush purring through the gears.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Salah. Oh, it's just a little long. De Paul. And it's McAllister. Marmoush. He's got away with one there. Egypt with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Marmoush! Corner number 2 then.
added minutes has been indicated.
And it's been taken short. Marmouche! Now, who's going to be first to this? Argentina have the chance to go the other way. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Medina. And Almada. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's forced to go back.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time to added minutes
Now it's
has
Mohamed
been
Salah.
indicated. The tickets you were given when you were walking
Oh,
through
well
the
played,
gate.
well sorted out. De Paul, oh, strongly challenged there. De Paul has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. McAllister, Martinez, and this is Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Fernandez, and that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello everybody.
Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
We would like to
Well,
ask
it's
you
been
all
an
to
exciting
kindly
half,
stay seated
Peter,
during
with
the match.
each side having
Thank you for
chances
your
and good
cooperation.
spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like. Now I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like. Walking down this lonely street, stars above a gentle beat. A night so calm, I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air, promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care. Moments we can always share. Let the beat drop.
So once again, we're underway.
Colombia.
Egypt have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Fernandez is offering some sort of an apology there. Encouraged chance, surely! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Egypt are down to 10 men.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Messi, and there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. Back where it came from, showing great. And Martinez! Fantastic from Martinez!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
Argentina, after 53 minutes, is number 22, Lautaro Martinez. The goal scorer for Colombia, after 13 minutes, is number 25.
Argentina have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
The pull providing an outlet on that flank. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Marmouche is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. And this is Marmouche.
The attendance for this match was 80,114.
And here's Marmouche having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mohamed Salah plays it short, and a shot! And that is doing no harm. Montiel. And it's McAllister. And this is Messi. Montiel, who does have an assist to his name.
The goal scorer for Sweden,
And that's gone loose.
after 26 minutes, is number 17, Ukraine.
McAllister. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Montiel just loves to go forward whenever he can. And this is Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Fernandez. Now it's Martinez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
And it's McAllister. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Marmouche. the most accurate pass. Messi. Marmoush, and he's had it nicked away. Fernandez, over to the right flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A corner it is then.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. He came in hard, very hard.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Martinez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he was quick to react. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your...
Romero. Montiel. Marmoush receives it in a good position here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Added minutes has been
Gonzalez
indicated.
receives it in a wide position. And smartly reclaimed. We are into stoppage time. Now it's Martinez. Simeone. Oh, no joy this time. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, early in the game, and it just went downhill from there.
FM station.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
is number 9, Isak. Four added minutes has been indicated. The goal scorer for Colombia, number 7, Luis Diaz. Substitution. And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. Even though we go high, we go low, we still find our way home. You know that you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you're leaving my worries behind. I wanna give you all of me, all of me. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. 'Cause I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible.
Marquinhos. Neymar. Into Neymar. Could be a chance here. Goes for the return. It's Neymar! Oh, now Brazil!
What a goal!
And Neymar breaks the deadlock in this quarter-final. And equals Pele's national record. Goal number 77 for Brazil. And what a big one.
Special players to make the difference in games like this, at times like this. My goodness, Neymar drops right into that category.
Well, for the most part, Croatia have got themselves into the sort of match they wanted, but it might not come off for them as Fred goes for it. Gvardiol with a challenge. Lovren helps him out. They've been an excellent pairing at the back.
Haven't they just? Awesome they have.
Meyer's header into Modric. Maybe a chance to break. Here's Oršić now. Plenty of Croatian players up there, and the shot finds the back of the net! Oh, what a goal! What a moment for Croatia!
Incredible! Unbelievable! This team do never, ever give it up.
Croatian fans soaking it in. Brazil were so close to the semi-finals, but Croatia just would not lie down.
Just unreal. Really was unbelievable.
3-2. Croatia currently with a 100% record. Substitute. Mislav Oršić, not on the pitch for long. But he's got the job done.
What a pen. What a penalty that is.
Pressure here on Marquinhos. It's 4-2 to Croatia. He needs to score this. First, potentially decisive moment in this penalty shootout. Marquinhos! Oh, he's missed! Brazil are out! The shock has happened! Croatia, for the second time in the space of a few days, win via spot kicks. What an upset! Croatia pulled it out of the fire with a late equaliser, a couple of minutes from the end of extra time, and again they prevail from 12 yards, and Brazil are left heartbroken and empty-handed once more at the World Cup. They lose in the quarter-finals for the fourth time in the last 5 tournaments. After penalty kicks, it is Croatia who prevail.
Memphis Depay. Seen okay by Otamendi. Here once again is Molina. Craftily taken by Messi. Wriggling away from Ake and fiddling through a beautiful pass. It's a wonderful Argentina goal. Molina pounced. Messi cut them in half. And the rest was simple. Noel Molina with the breakthrough moment.
One and all to a picturesque evening here.
The Albi Celeste shine
for a showcase game and the passionate crowd demands.
Well, it's one of the passes of the World Cup so far for Magic Man Messi.
I'm really looking forward to this now.
Here's McAllister.
Just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their
Acuna.
football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Driving beyond Dumfries.
Strains of the national anthem.
Who
of
challenged.
Colombia.
Penalty. Acuna still writhing. Dumfries glaring.
Well, he catches him. I don't think VAR's going to change the ref's mind there, certainly in the box.
Lionel Messi reaches out for more history as Argentina reach out for the World Cup semi-finals. Minus Berghaus, Weghorst! The Dutch have dug back in! Still retrievable.
Well, they've switched to simple, straightforward football. Get the ball in the box and get it in early to those two centre forwards.
Eyes on the prize, and the prize is big. To stay alive. This is it. This is the perfect game for all parties. Not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
2-2! Extraordinary! 101
minutes!
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction.
And the immediate future is still orange!
That is incredible! The whole stadium expected a shot. What a free kick that was. It caught Argentina completely by surprise. Oh, brilliant from the Netherlands. Brilliant from Weghorst.
Lautaro Martinez has yet to score. This is the kick of the ball. The 10th penalty of 10. A night that has gone on forever. That will be remembered forever. An epic. Lautaro Martinez. Argentina march on! So that's got things underway. Who do you think this
They won it once! Well, Peter, I think this fella, Luis Diaz, will have a key role in being the link man.
Such a valiant
He's
effort
so good
from the Netherlands, such a great comeback.
Up the pitch, and he'll often drop deep to do that.
Messi's
Above
men
all, though, I like his feistiness.
have got themselves
There's
through.
a combative and energetic edge to it.
And a chance! Renahi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spears it out towards Buffal. Suarez. Renahi. Buffal. Renahi. And still. Achatala. In the series! Switzerland take the lead. The Moroccan miracle is still
sumptuous. Switzerland are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very impressive.
a towering header, a mountainous moment for his nation.
Well, that is a proper centre-forward's goal.
Opportunity to make a foray forward. And combined with Saka, some robust but fair defending by Upamecano, and he can bring it away.
And Walker out of position. Scrambling to get back right now. Here he is.
He's made it, but not before Mbappe released it. Mbappe again, through the challenge of Rice. Now Dembele.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler.
Griezmann. Tchouameni, able to get a shot away, and it's a glorious goal!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he
The
probably was
world
afraid of his
champions
pace.
take control!
Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's
And
doing
it is
his
a
job properly, Peter,
beautiful
that's for sure.
strike from a young midfielder coming of age at this World Cup.
Sensational strike, as pure as you are going to see. And that is a brilliant goal, and it's a superb start for France. They've lost it.
With the corner.
Only his second international goal, his first in a competitive match. It is one that will live long in the collective memory.
They've played it short.
Now Henderson. Saka.
And that is wildly off target.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot
Or
right
combining
through.
here with Bellingham. Saka. Now, will be a penalty. Absolutely no question.
And he's running through.
That'll do over the circumstances.
And Chouameni, the French goal scorer, concedes the penalty that opens the door for England.
Pressure on the ball here. Now he's
Tons
running
of
away.
games going on here because it's his teammate, because they know each other so well. Do I change what I normally do, or do I just do it, go for it like I always do?
Yes, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A landmark for Harry Kane in the white shirt of England.
Expertly done.
He
had the
moves
whole
level
picture in
with
his head,
Wayne
Peter.
Rooney
He didn't
as
even
their
look at the goalkeeper.
all-time top goal scorer, and what a moment to produce that moment.
Colombia restored.
Well, will that be a moment of regret?
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams
just
can lose focus after scoring.
I was suggesting it might be tough to wrestle the momentum back. They've got it.
Brilliant.
Griezmann's ball, Giroud makes no mistake this
Have a free
time.
kick. And that's going to be a booking.
France's all-time top goal scorer puts them within sight of the semi-finals again. If at first you don't succeed,
Try and try again. It's all about the delivery, that. It's such a dangerous cross.
Zakaria kept aware. It is replayed easily.
Of course, scored
Here's
at England's
James.
expense in the semi-final last time round, and then again at France's in the final. Here is Julian Alvarez! Hooked away by Lovren.
Still very early doors. But it is
The
a closely
referee has
contested
pointed
affair.
at the spot. Livakovic is in the book, and Argentina have a penalty.
And he did make it. Thriller. And here's a big chance! Goal, Switzerland!
Lionel Messi embraces his moment again. And stares into the eyes of another World Cup
Just
final.
way too good, Peter. The keeper was never
Well,
going
that's
to
how
stop.
to take a penalty, isn't it? Move for the net with power. Pretty unstoppable.
Modric for Brozovic. Messi looks to nick it clear, and nick it clear he has. And Alvarez is on his way. And he is not alone. And he keeps on
with the
ploughing.
lead.
Julian Alvarez!
It's James Rodriguez. He's taken out of their foul.
Sensational! He ploughed a furrow
No surprise,
and would
that's a
not
booking.
be stopped.
Do you think he's feeling the effects of
It
that
looked
tackle?
like he would be stopped on a couple of occasions. He's almost stumbled through a couple of challenges. Maybe he didn't think he'd be able to go all the way here. Alvarez is the man.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And they're facing Messi here.
Diaz.
Messi held up by Guardiol.
Cuts out a supply.
Messi away from Guardiol. And Argentina all but in the final.
Lovely neat pass.
Julian Alvarez with the finish.
Half-hour mark.
Messi again with the
good ball
marvellous
out wide.
mischief.
Now it's Saka. Space
And
for
he
him to
will
turn and
have his ultimate game.
This is miraculous. I mean, he's boxed in tight on the touchline. How on earth does he slip by Guardiola? And after that, he beats the defender again. This is classic Messi, isn't it? We thought maybe he couldn't do this anymore at his age, but he's reminding us that he's still got it on the big stage, on the big occasion when it matters most. What a moment in the World Cup this is for Messi, for Argentina. Absolutely superb.
Suarez.
Argentina will play the World Cup final
This is James Rodriguez.
at his own brilliant behest. Messi will play in the ultimate game.
I just thought
Lionel Messi has a shot at his crowning moment as Luka Modric says farewell. But it is an Argentina team, an Argentina nation which celebrates a semi-final victory, the scoreline of which reads Argentina 3, Croatia 0.
Switzerland couldn't do a whole lot with it there. You could do
Griezmann has got away. Eliamik left sprawling. Oh, and Mbappe!
Here's Diaz.
Does get his shot away. And Hernandez coming in!
Oh, that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he threatened to be the villain of the piece against England.
So good from that range.
But how quickly the fortunes can change in World Cup football. And France, the world champions, grab the game by the scruff of the neck.
It's a great finish, that, from Hernandez. It really is. Because he's having to get his foot almost shoulder height. That's not always easy to do, to keep it down. Gets over the top of it, hits it down into the floor, and gives the world champions a lead.
Zakaria. And he's lost his man here. Chance! Off the
Fofana.
post. Well, there's contact there one way or another. It's a
Mbappe.
penalty. And that
Thuram.
is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Too much room. It was one of those
dancing
instances when
feet.
desperate
Oh, it
measures
must
were called
be!
for. It was a reckless lunge.
Colomboani just on the field has made the kind of impact a substitute dreams of.
Back in business. Not much more than a formality.
Joy and relief.
As it comes, spot
France
chosen,
surely
spot hit.
now have their date with destiny.
Had to be Mbappe at the heart of it, didn't it? Look at his balance there amongst a crowd of red shirts, and then it just drops. Bono's despairing lunge isn't going to stop that.
They still have their hands on the trophy. Only Messi, magical Messi, and Argentina can wrestle it from them now. But Morocco have written, really, the story of the tournament. A wonderful run against the odds to the last four.
All square again.
The world
Well,
champions,
this is to be expected, Peter,
just
when you've
one
got two
challenge
strong
too
teams of
far.
fairly equal standing. The
But what
outcome
pride
should
they
all
can
come down
take.
to finish.
But Didier Deschamps and co may yet
Colombia!
take away the trophy again. They got the job done. Mbappe playing his part. Colomboani finishing it off after Theo Hernandez had struck early. They're in the final again. It finishes France 2, Morocco 0.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip for any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And yes, it's him again.
Modric plotting. It will be left for Maya. And Perisic. And Guardiola! Brilliant! Magnificent set-piece goal! And the man in the mask comes up with the finishing touch. And it is thoroughly deserved. He has had an outstanding tournament and he has something else to remember him by now.
That's a brilliant goal. That is so clever.
I always felt this was coming. There was a clear
It really
increase
is.
in both
That
intensity
header from Perisic
and
is
tempo.
perfect.
Now all they need
And then
is to
Guardiola, as you would
try and
expect, he
maintain it.
launches himself, he throws himself at this one and powers that past Bono. No chance the goalkeeper's getting that. That's a brilliant goal. That's a stunning goal. What a start to the game. That's good.
He went through them like
That's
that.
good.
Nice
Croatia
short putter.
really
So
sharp out the
that's
blocks.
where he's
Now
gonna
Morocco
arm it
have got to respond. They usually do.
Behind for only the second time in the tournament. First against France in the semi-final.
Spread.
Ziyech's ball in.
And
Dori's completely free! Instant response!
There's the shot! It's going wide left.
Ashraf Dari pounces his first international goal and instantly wipes out Croatia's lead.
Breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff.
I said they usually respond. I wasn't expecting it within seconds.
Well, typical of the character Morocco have demonstrated throughout this competition.
And we'll be back with the second very soon.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Here's Livaya. It's a neat turn. Opportunity for Maya. And now Stanisic. And Maya again. The opportunity lost. But Kovacic wins it back. And now Livaya. And now there's some promise. Orsic throws it. It is a beautiful goal.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
Mislav Orsic restores Croatia's lead, and in some style.
Beautiful strike that is from Orsic. Just goes to show you don't have to put your head down all the time and belt the thing so hard. What you can do is control it, almost feel it, guide it into that far corner. It's exactly what happens, but it's a beautiful goal, it really is. It's an outstanding goal from Orsic, and in a tough spell for Croatia. Now, the last 10 or 15 minutes has been difficult for them, but they've got themselves back in front. It's a beautiful goal.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and
Croatia
he executed
take the
so
prize.
smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to
Runners up in
neat
2018. 4 years later, it's third place. And in an invigorating, at times exhilarating match here, they produced those key moments of quality in front of goal. The Moroccan effort, the commitment, the spirit was there in abundance. But some magic moments, a brilliant set-piece finished by Gvardiol, and a beautiful curling strike from Mislav Orsic have in the end made the difference. Croatia win the third place playoff. It finishes Croatia 2, Morocco 1.
It's a Bulu. Going out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's through for Di Maria, touched on by Alvarez.
Referee has gone straight
Di
to his
Maria,
pocket. Yes,
away
a
from
second
Kunde.
yellow.
He's got the ground, he's got a penalty.
The players are making their point. But the
Dembele
ref
had a little
clearly isn't
flick.
interested. He's
Di
waved the ball
Maria
away.
went tumbling.
Switzerland are down to 10 men.
A breath, a heartbeat, and Messi! A goal forevermore!
And he's in on goal.
He's perhaps his moment for infinity.
Needless to say, that deserved better.
Diaz very much knows he had to stick that away. You're not going to get
Messi.
many better chances.
Delightful. Alvarez. Here's McAllister. Di Maria is the spare man. And Di Maria. Glorious goal.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Argentine gold.
Diaz is onto it in a flash.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice
That
open
is just
second
beautiful.
half now. It's there to be won.
One of the goals of the
This is the time
tournament
you
in
need that
terms of
pace.
teamwork.
He's got away.
That's exquisite. And an inevitability
bounced
about
now.
this. They've just been too much for France.
Well,
The French can't cope with it.
Just about enough to come out on top
They
there.
cannot cope.
Neither party overly willing
Absolutely
to compromise.
brilliant.
Get a throw in.
Over the top by Mbappe, chased by Kolo Muani. And Kolo Muani has got into the box. He's got a penalty. He's got it way back for France.
Back on the ball again.
Otamendi had a top.
Very similar,
going into that
actually,
little black
to the
book.
one on Di Maria. A little tangle of legs in there, just there. And France, well, they've got a squeak of a chance they convert this one.
Messi has had his say from that very spot. Now Kylian Mbappe.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
He likes to go for top corners, you saw on that graphic.
To get free.
What will he do here?
Mbappe, compelled, obliged.
Can he spark a counter here? He is through here.
France just might.
Just eases him off the ball.
Mbappe with thrust. A president on his feet. A superstar re-enlivened. A nation re-infused with hope.
Yes, maybe. Sheer power did for Emi Martinez there. We'd almost written the France team off here. Almost.
Goal! Colombia!
Out by Otamendi. These 10 minutes will last a lifetime for Argentina.
Well, Peter,
Messi.
They're trying to claim offside here, but this
Can't keep it from Coleman.
to me.
And Coleman can go the other way. Rabiot.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
He is an awesome force of nature. Brutal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's
This is the perfect example of how to play
When you want your top man, your superstar, to come to the fore. Kylian Mbappe does exactly that. When it comes to him, I think, no, don't volley it from there. Take a touch or two. What about that for a connection? What a volley. What a moment in this World Cup final.
Robust
driving forwards.
It's Montiel.
Goal!
Lautaro Martinez. Lionel Messi. Fernandez. Martinez. Messi!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit
Offside. Flag
and
is
they
up.
know nothing else.
Given offside.
The referee's given the goal.
Beautifully
The referee's given the
There is no
goal.
reaching back.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
No offside
99
there.
times out of 100,
Was it
the
here?
keeper's not getting there.
No, it's a goal. Lionel Messi perhaps has just scored the winning goal in this World Cup final.
Lionel Messi is conquering his final peak.
So again, we have parity.
In by
Such a
Coleman.
big goal, Peter. Just when
Out
the
to
opposition
Mbappe.
thought they could
Handball.
turn the screw,
Shout for
they're back to
handball.
square one
He
again.
hasn't,
the
has he?
manager will be absolutely delighted
He
with such a
has.
response.
Which side of the line?
Well, it's in.
It has hit Montiel on the arm, and the referee has
Switzerland
awarded a
really can't
penalty.
be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be
Moments remain of an epic World Cup final.
And here's and the shots! Loose ball and another try! He's got away with
Mbappe.
one there.
Into the galaxy of
Physical
greats!
challenge. Gives it back. That's Farkas.
And France! Alive
That's
again!
a real chance missed.
This is
Vargas
epic
has delivered
and
a
some.
really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitutions taking place.
A long, lonely walk for Gonzalo Montiel.
Diaz.
Didn't start the game, he can finish it.
Diaz. And a header! Incredible! Just incredible!
Montiel.
So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Champions of the world!
He watched it all the way.
Again!
And the finish was
At
unreal.
last!
Yeah, Roll Kane thinks a really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be
And
amused.
a nation will tango all
He's
night
got
long!
four. That is
36
remarkable.
years since Maradona and Mexico. Here, finally, is a nation's new throng of immortals.
Incredible scenes here.
Lionel Messi has conquered his final peak.
I think you have to admire his
And one
willingness to
feels
keep
for
plugging
Mbappe,
away, but the
who
manager
scored a
has
World
done him a
Cup
big favour,
final
I think,
hat-trick
by taking him
and
off. You know, he
lost.
was looking very, very
Just
leggy.
couldn't predict what was going to happen next.
The final score in an extraordinary 2022 World Cup final. Argentina 3, France 3, and Argentina win it on penalties
Has the
by
opposition
4
enough
to
spirit
2.
left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And in 2022, the world champions are Argentina.
Switzerland really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
The players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
A new name will be engraved on the FIFA Club World Cup trophy tonight. Chelsea, the European champions, taking on Copa Libertadores winners Palmeiras in the final here in Abu Dhabi.
Granit Xhaka, Zakaria. 5 minutes to add. Diaz. Suarez. And it's being shifted off it. It's Quintero. It's made its way through him. It's James Rodriguez. But that signals the very end. Switzerland amazingly clever on the ball.
And that is the trophy that they are playing for tonight. The FIFA Club World Cup trophy, brought out by two legends of the game onto the pitch here at the Mohammed bin Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates, where there is a magnificent atmosphere for this final, which sees the champions of Europe face the South American champions. It is Chelsea of England versus Palmeiras of Brazil. Chelsea in the Club World Cup final for a second time. They lost to another Brazilian side, Corinthians, back in 2012. Indeed, 2012 was the last time that that trophy headed outside of Europe. It is the first appearance in the final for Palmeiras. It's their second appearance also in this tournament. They finished 4th last year. Chelsea fans are very much outnumbered by those in green, who have travelled here in huge numbers, particularly behind one goal. There they are, hoping to cheer their team on. Palmeiras from Sao Paulo in Brazil. And the fact that their bitter rivals Corinthians have twice won this is added motivation for those Palmeiras supporters. Indeed, 4 times Brazilian sides have won the FIFA Club World Cup. Corinthians twice in 2000 and 2012. Sao Paulo, another team, of course, from Sao Paulo in 2005, and Internacional the following year. As for Chelsea, they're bidding to become only the 3rd English team to win the FIFA Club World Cup. Manchester United in 2008 and Liverpool just a few years ago in Qatar in 2019, returning home with the trophy. The FIFA Club World Cup Final 2021. Master of ceremonies inside the stadium, as I'm sure you can hear, looking to build up the atmosphere. Don't really need that, the atmosphere is red hot already. concentration. And while the players wait in the tunnel, the flags on the pitch are unfurled. The flag of Chelsea and the flag of Palmeiras as fire shoots into the sky from canisters around the edge of the pitch. The lights have been turned down as well. What a spectacle it is. There's a smell in the air of the flames as they shoot into the sky. The enormous badges of Chelsea and Palmeiras. And now the Australian referee Chris Beat can lead the two teams out into a smoke-filled stadium which is absolutely bouncing inside. Gustavo Gomez and Cesar Azpilicueta, the two captains of Chelsea and Palmeiras. At the end of the night, one of those teams will be returning home with the FIFA Club World Cup trophy. Ahead of us, what should be an exhilarating and enthralling Club World Cup final, as the European champions Chelsea take on the South American champions Palmeiras. It's England against Brazil in Abu Dhabi. This, the 18th edition of the FIFA Club World Cup, the 5th to be held in the United Arab Emirates. The UEFA Champions League winners have won the Club World Cup on the last 8 occasions. Bayern Munich twice, Real Madrid 4 times, Barcelona and Liverpool once. In total, European sides have won the Club World Cup 13 times. Teams from South America have won it on 4 occasions, with South American